Steve Robertson, the manager of Swindon Town Ladies, joins me now on Your Sport Swindon. Steve, here we are again, bit of deja vu. Supposed to be a match day, but we're here doing indoor training. Should have been Maidenhead today in the league. How frustrating is it for another postponement?
Yeah, it's not very nice, but there's not a lot we can do about it. The weather has been horrendous the last couple of days, and we've obviously had to postpone a few games our end as well, so nobody can do anything about it really, and we've just got to plod on, train. Whole squad was here today, so that was good to see. We had a bit of a laugh, a bit of futsal. That's all we can do is just keep ticking over week by week and hope that we don't have too many more postponements, because as everybody's fully aware now, we're playing a bit of catch up in our league, and I'm hoping that will be a good thing, that we've got lots of games to play and we'll just sort of get our head down and get on with it, and not a bad thing where we have too many games to play and we have to really dig in to try and get them done.
So it's about finding that perfect mix, but can you remember the last time you actually played a league match?
I think it was beginning of December into November, so yeah, a long time ago. In between there we've only played 3 games now, I think 2 against Old Actonians and Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously the Forest game in the Cup was called off. That's been rearranged for I think the 21st of Feb. But no, yeah, it's been a very long time. It almost feels like we've had a proper mid-season break. The only downside is obviously we've been putting the training in, putting the work in behind the scenes, and making sure that when we do have a game we're ready to go and play it. And all the girls have been really good. They've all been really patient. They're not moaning too much, but we just want to get playing now really.
Absolutely. And so obviously the last fixture was a loss to Tottenham in the FA Cup. So just how much keenness are the girls feeling now to actually get the next game and try and get the loss out of the system?
Yeah, from my point of view as well as a manager, it would have been great to go straight back into the game afterwards, albeit against Nottingham Forest, who were another big team, and try and get that out of us. It looked like we came away from it and we thought we may be a little bit harsh on our girls since they hadn't played in about a month, and Tottenham have obviously been playing, but we were hoping after that we get a bit of consistency back, games coming back, your match sharpness back, but unfortunately it's not to be at the moment, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like I said, it's nobody's fault these games keep getting called off. It's just life, unfortunately. We've got to deal with it, and we had this last year, not on this scale, but I'm confident in the group of girls we've got that they're still concentrating on the league, and all they talk about is the league, and we know we're still in another cup competition, but we've just got to keep training as hard as we have been training, and when the games do come, I hope that we hit the ground again.
So, worst case scenario, games continue to get postponed. Is it then going to be a case of having to play midweek matches to catch up as well?
I'd imagine if we got into a position where we weren't going to fulfil our fixtures for the end of the season, I'd like to think the league would be understanding in the fact that a lot of teams have had a lot of games called off, and we've been caught up in a lot of cup competitions as well. But I'd imagine, I've been around long enough, they normally just squeeze a few midweek games in, and we're kind of lucky that we've got teams like Cheltenham who are local that we could maybe have midweek games against. Not that we've spoke about that at all, but not all our fixtures are a million miles away. We're not talking Exeter and Plymouth. They're obviously tough midweek games. You're going to go travel to there, but we'd probably have to look to do that, and hopefully we don't have to do that. But the girls are prepared that if that is the case, we're ready to do travel away from home or play a home game midweek. But I mean, the other thing is we've got to make sure the ground we play at is playable. We've got to make sure, just it rained today, I'd imagine many games would have been on Tuesday night as well. So yeah, weather is weather, unfortunately. If it's going to rain for 3 or 4 days continuously and things are going to be underwater, then, like I said, we can't moan about it. We've just got to train as hard as we have trained. We try and do something when the games aren't on to keep ourselves ticking over. But we're ready for when the games do start, and we're hoping that when we do start, we're not rusty and that we go straight into it, and that all the training we have been putting in behind the scenes is going to pay off.
Robert, thanks for your time.
No,
Hopefully we'll do this chat pitch side again soon.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.